This dynamic, temporary geometry changes the rules. Obstacles we assumed were insurmountable become engineering tasks, while concepts like time travel turn out to be geometrically incoherent. Take the most common trope in the genre, traveling backward through time. In this framework, the past is a dimensional void. The spatial geometry of 20 years ago ceased to exist. The particles that opened those dimensions moved forward, leaving no three-dimensional space left there to arrive into. This strict limit also applies to faster-than-light signaling. While particles can share a topological bridge, the information itself cannot exceed the speed at which the underlying geometry forms. Time travel is prohibited by a sheer lack of physical geometry. The door isn't just locked, the room itself has disappeared. Warp drives fall into a different category. Navigating by warping the space around a ship is geometrically consistent, but it faces a brutal physical hurdle. A go bubble alters a ship's winding topology, smoothing its connection to surrounding dimensions to lower inertia. But the framework dictates a hard floor. A ship cannot reach zero mass because 4.3% of its external coupling remains irreducible. While a warp drive isn't explicitly forbidden, maintaining a perfect GOE bubble around trillions of particles to stay near that boundary is an engineering challenge of a nearly impossible scale. This leads to the most grounded revelation in the framework. The tractor beam is likely the first of these technologies we will actually achieve. Normal particles project spatial curvature symmetrically, pulsing left then right, canceling out any net force. By applying a tuned field, we achieve helicity rectification. The particle fires only to the right, forcing the entire system to slide steadily to the left. This mechanism matches observations in the lab. In 2025, researchers at PolyU confirmed that optical transmissions exhibit exactly 8 discrete geometric modes at 24-degree intervals, a direct signature of the mod 30 winding geometry required for this kind of directional tuning. Building a tractor beam does not require godlike energy. It requires the precise tuning of the natural geometry of a particle. Tuning the geometry of a single particle changes our understanding of matter. In this framework, mass is a tunable projection cost, not an unchangeable substance. Mass measures the energy toll a particle pays to project through the space-time boundary. Heavy particles pay a high toll, lighter particles pay less. Mastering the helicity tuning used for tractor beams opens the door to engineering anti-mass structural materials. By forcing atomic shells to face outward, we can create destructive interference that minimizes gravitational coupling. Under the standard model, the laws of physics were a solid wall. Under the geometric boundary projection framework, those laws describe a series of extreme engineering hurdles that we are finally beginning to map.